Whatever.
Okay.
Just like press it. Action. Hold on. Where do you think you're going?
Just for a night on the town.
Looking like that? You're a skank like your mother who left our lives in the back of some idiot's motorcycle.
WTF, Dad. Bye.
And where do you think you're going?
Just at a gym.
Is your boyfriend going with you?
Yep, and he's in the car. Bye.
Back in my day, gym attire was about functionality, not parading around like you're on a catwalk. My gay son and thought daughter are gonna be the death of me. Shh. Glug, glug, glug.
Oh my goodness. How did this happen?
It looks like you drank a glass of water. But we have a bread so the water can be contaminated.
Oh no. While I was out, I heard people talking about the Brita, the water filter company, and how they're currently being faced with a class action lawsuit against their filters for not properly filtering their water correctly. This is such a tragedy. If only there was a water filter out there that would properly clean your water that was affordable and eco-friendly.
But there is. Simba.
Wow,
that is so cool.
But how could it possibly be any
different
than
than a water bottle than a regular water bottle?
Oh, wait.
Good afternoon, Sharks. We're here today to present you the hydration solution of the future. We're asking for $200K with a 20% stake in our company.
Over 2 billion people worldwide do not have access to clean drinking water. Of this, there are 44 million Americans whose water is compromised and violates the Safe Water Drinking Act. Flint, Michigan is a specific example of an area that is having a clean water crisis. The municipal water supply switched from Detroit-supplied Lake Huron water to the Flint River, resulting in the water becoming highly contaminated by lead and Legionella bacteria, and has been considered a public health crisis for 10 years with little to no progress.
Not only that, but many people around the globe fail to meet their daily water intake recommendations. According to News4Jax, nearly 80% of people around the world do not drink enough water. This is largely due to our point made earlier about lack of accessibility, but not entirely. In a survey of around 3,000 Americans, it was found that 75% of them were technically considered chronically dehydrated. Many of them reported drinking more carbonated beverages and alcohol, which essentially almost canceled out the little water that they intook every day. It could be considered common knowledge that 8 cups of water is a good amount for the average person, but several studies have contradicted this fact. Harvard recommends 13 cups of water for healthy women and 9 for healthy men as a minimum. Water provides us with numerous benefits such as keeping our blood flowing, joints moving, and brain functioning, and is so essential to keep our bodies in good health. It can be hard to keep track of how much water you drink day to day and is an extra annoying step that most people pay no attention to.
There are many solutions in the past created to try and deal with this problem, such as the well-known and popular brand Brita. Brita is the most popular and affordable water filtering brand on the market, with about at least estimated 14% of Americans owning a Brita. Can I get a show of hands to tell me how many people own a Brita here? Yep, I personally have even owned a Brita, and I know countless people myself who use them in their homes, dorms, apartments, and houses. However, Brita is currently facing a class action lawsuit regarding the effectiveness of their product. Studies shows that Brita filters do not properly remove potential contaminants as it claims to, such as lead, benzene, mercury, abscissols, and countless more.
All things considered, our solution to these problems is our product Simba. This is the hydration solution of the future. Simba is a water bottle that both purifies water and tracks its users' drinking habits.
Our goal and mission here today of our company is that we want to be affordable, but also make it a somewhat luxury product. So because of these facts, we'll be charging an average median price of $45. Within the past year alone, we have seen operations that cover profits to be around $1.25 million, with about 250,000 Simbas being sold. Manufacturing costs of a product come out to around $15, making the product resale value to be 333% more than the manufacturing costs.
Water is immediately filtered when poured into the bottle by a fiber membrane filter with microscopic pores that trap contaminants such as lead and asbestos. Then the water is disinfected and sanitized by our patented UV lights. When UVA and UVC light is emitted between 260 and 265 nanometers, The light waves damage nucleic acid, which in turn inactivates pathogens that would make a person ill. The water bottle also keeps track of how much water you've drank in cups on a small screen on the side of the water bottle. Through our app, users will get notifications reminding them of how much water they have left to drink in the day and can look at a number of statistics, such as their water drinking habits over the span of a week.
So currently, our only design color-wise with the water bottle is black and gray. We will see future color palettes being introduced with red and blue being added on later in the calendar year. So with the initial challenges of cost, our bottle is currently made out of plastic. However, with the money gained from the pitch, we will transition to stainless steel for temperature control. We also plan to hire a team of designers to make the bottle more aesthetically pleasing in order to compete with leading brands such as Stanley and Nawala. For the last modification, we plan to automate UV lights as well. So our company, Safi H2O, aims to revolutionize hydration with our product, Simba. But we weren't always huge hydration nerds. Our passion is originally derived from a tragic family outing that we went on 6 years ago.
It started with her dad trying to get us out of her home for the summer. You know, just like a nice casual summer vacation. He decided to take us somewhere remote in Kenya. We were having a great time, which about until 3 days in,
It was about 3 days into our trip, and I wanted to take us all on a safari. Little did I know this super exciting gift would turn out the way it did. So we rented a Jeep from our local safari guide and rode away into the sunset. As we drove, we saw the amazing spectacles of the safari until the car suddenly stalled. We were here... The sentence is gone.
What happened?
Until the car suddenly stalled. We searched around for a solution and realized that the engine was done for and we would be stranded.
Without realizing we would be stuck for 3 more days, we decided to eat the only snacks we brought with us for dinner. Red Doritos, Swedish Fish, Gatorade, and Cheetos. The next few days were some of the most hellish moments of our lives. With no adequate drinking water in sight, we were left with no other option than to drink muddy pond water. This resulted in life-altering injuries that we still struggle with in our day-to-day lives. We were finally rescued, but not without wounds that would last a lifetime. Tem lost his foot. Landon became infected with homosexuality. And I suffered a travesty in which I lost both of my arms.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I won't ever be able to hold my future children. I'm so fearful for all the future possibilities I will miss out on due to my injuries.
This experience, watching my family suffer, forced me into my lab for months, where my team and I created Simba, meaning lion in Swahili.
Simba is capable of quenching the world's thirst for clean water.
Sharks, with a small investment that can rival only 1% of your net worth. Make a contribution and change the world of mighty and loud roar from the future of hydration with Simba.
Roar! And then responses from sharks.
So sharks will ask us questions, and our responses will be as one of them follows. They're going to ask about the money and more numbers about it. Currently, we have sold our products in more camping and outdoor stores like Dick's and Bass Pro Sharps, and our own website, Safi H2O. However, we mainly see sales coming from Amazon, with about 45% coming from there. With our pitch towards you, the sharks, we would like to see our products being sold in more nationwide stores such as Target and Walmart, and with the money, ideally, we would like to see more prototypes of the product and find ways to cut costs and stabilize costs as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ah.